Yeah, when you said it, Mauro, I thought, you know, he's going to wait till round number 2.
Right.
So
and
maybe Fedor's not going to expect it anymore, and then he's going to shoot.
Right, and yet you're right. He said that in the pre-match interviews that he was going to try to take him down because he wanted to show Emelianenko what it's like to be on the bottom. And here it is, the first opportunity.
Oh,
In the first round. There was an armbar there at the end of the first round.
Same as with Mirko Cro Cop.
He's taking some big shots, but he's no worse for the wear. He's got a bloody nose out of all that. I mean, the guy's amazing. Nogueira.
Wow.
The thing is, Fedor moves so much. He's giving ground and then stepping in, throwing his combination and going through Nogueira, but he never really stands and throws punches, which would allow Nogueira to engage and then take him down.
Whoop.
Almost,
Yep. Look at
almost
this.
the
He just stepped on
Mark
his chest and he gets
Hunt.
knocked.
Amazing. Big right hand follows through with the takedown, right back to his feet. Block. Oh.
And he's then still again. Eh? Watch this.
Nice
Boom.
right hand.
Saw that foot coming up.
Yeah.
Threw that right hand right as Nogueira threw that tie kick.
Oh.
Big right hand, single leg takedown, stays on his feet for Fedor. Man, that's about as big a right hand as you're gonna see in this sport. Holy cow.
And he received like 4 or 5 of them, or at least. Doesn't flinch.
I think you described it aptly, Randy, when you called them Scud missiles, and believe me, they hit their target. There's Mirko Cro Cop, whose left kick is similar to a Scud missile as well.
Yeah. And I remember sitting here in ringside for the Grand Prix final when Nogueira took a few of those left kicks and had me cringing. Let's see what adjustments Nogueira can make now, see if he can find a way to, again, get on top and take advantage of that top position.
Maybe right away from the bell. Bam, shoot in.
He's got to catch Fedor taking a forward step to be able to take him down.
All right, after round number 1, which was mainly controlled by Emelianenko Fedor, we head into round 2 of this, the main event of Shockwave, with the Pride Heavyweight Championship and the 2004 Heavyweight Tournament Championship at stake.
A good takedown defense by Fedor. He was expecting that shot. Been impressed with how Fedor has developed. You know, when we first saw him, he looked solely to be a striker and just ground and pound. And now we're seeing him put together some submission skills and do some things. This takedown defense is very impressive.
Yep.
It's interesting, though, you guys, that Nogueira, as he now goes in close quarters, he wanted to stick and move, wanted to be faster, but it looks like he really does respect Emelianenko.
The second he stops moving his head, Fedor hits him right in it.
That's it, and again, nice exchange there.
Right straight, left hook. Hook, uppercut.
Emelianenko, on the other hand, not showing a terrible amount of respect for Nogueira's punching power. He's got his hands at his waist, for crying out loud.
But the good thing is if you have your hands at your waist, you pretty much know for sure that your opponent's going to hit your head. You only have to pull back. You know? I do it exactly the other way around. I put my hands real high up, and I know they go for the body. Maybe that's a strategy.
I don't know. He's not getting hit in the head that much.
You brought up a good point early on. There's some good takedown defense.
Oh.
There's that knee we talked about earlier as well in the last round. But Randy, you brought up a good point earlier that Emelianenko seems to be a lot more elusive, a lot more active in his movements in this fight.
In and out, side to side, stick and move. A lot of footwork going on there. He's doing a great job of controlling the tempo of this fight. And Nogueira doing a nice job of following the knee and jumping to the guard. He's like, I got to get this guy to the ground somehow.
And that's where he has him now.
Threatening posture up.
Oh,
Little armbar
See how
attempt.
easy that he escapes this. I mean, it almost looks like before Nogueira tries to put it on, he already escapes.
Yeah, and he already knows what's coming.
His reflex is out of control. Look at this.
There's
Triangle
the
attempt.
He doesn't escape it, he escapes it with ease.
He's gone before it even gets put on.
That must not feel good for Nogueira.
It's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, you can see the frustration just emanating from his body. It's all over his face, and Fyodor Emelianenko continues to stick to what has been successful thus far. And you talked about making adjustments, Randy Couture. He's going to have to do them now.
Nice takedown by Emelianenko.
You think, Randy, that if Fyodor Emelianenko does emerge victorious here and has a date with Mirko Cro Cop, I mean, he's going to have to obviously change his guard while standing.
Oh, I think Cro Cop will get his attention in a real hurry if he keeps his hands at his waist.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Another
Just
triangle
pushed to the
attempt.
side. So easy.
Nogueira kind of holding the side a little bit there.
Yeah, so like he's hurt.
He's done something. It's got to be a little disconcerting to have those punches coming from down at the waist level when you're not used to seeing them come from down there.
And Nogueira tagged him with the right, and again, it was like Emelianenko just swatted it away like a, you know, a fly. It's been all Emelianenko.
Nice big, long, stiff jab coming from Emelianenko's waist. And that actually puts his hands in nice position for that takedown defense.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably it. That's
hands
probably
are at his
it.
waist.
It's got to be it.
How do you get under those hands to get to his hips to take him down when they're at his waist?
His hands are down. I did this one time with a boxer. It was really fun. He put his hands down and he put his head forward and he like hit me in the head. And I looked in his eyes and I gave him a right straight to the solar plexus. And he went down. It was so good. See, so that's maybe the way Nogueira should try to do it. Keep looking at his eyes and then go full for the body. But I don't know if he can hurt Fedor. It looks to me like he's indestructible.
Look at him. There's a hammer fist.
Hammer hands.
Again, it's like the second time we've seen it now at the end of the round where some real damage could have been done either with the strikes or submission attempts, and yet the bell goes. And after 2 rounds, it's like Fyodor Emelianenko's been doing whatever he wants to do at will, and Nogueira's still taxing the runway, Randy.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. You can start to see a little bit of frustration now in Nogueira. Emelianenko has really controlled the tempo of this fight and landed all the big shots. And, you know, you can never, and I think Bosch, you said this earlier, you can never count Nogueira out. We've seen it time and time again where it just looks like he's getting his butt kicked and he finds a way to win the fight.
Yep.
There's that submission always looming out there. We'll see what happens in the 3rd round.
Yeah, but you know what? Fighters with Nogueira, the more like Mirko Cro Cop, he got real comfortable in his takedown defense and he almost